What? Oh.
Wake your ass
All
up.
right. Okay. Good morning. Hey, what's up, everybody?
It's a way to start a show.
Well, I mean, it's not like we didn't have a late night last night. Good morning, everybody. Let me just kick over here so I can see everybody chatting. Well, hello. What's up, Ryan?
What's going on, Jim?
Good morning. Welcome to the inaugural edition of our local Klamath Falls talk show. Give me 2 seconds real quick just so I can move that so we're not watching ourselves on delay.
You said a big word.
What did I say?
Inaugural.
Inaugural? Wow.
Inaugural.
Well, hey, listen. I've had great coffee from our friends at Vintage Garage, and God knows I needed it after last night. Good morning, everybody. Can you guys hear us loud and clear? Check in with us. Ryan, do a little audio test for the good folks out there in La La Land.
Can you hear me?
Wow, that's kind of like the voice you used last night.
little bit.
Last night you were on. That voice you were using last night on stage. Hello, everybody. I mean, I can't even. You said, like, hey, boo boo.
That's the old ring or cage voice.
Well, you were in cage fight mode yesterday. All right, so good to see everybody. Before we get the show underway, and we have a really exciting show for you guys tonight, this morning, we have to talk about last night. Last night was freaking incredible. But real quick before we do that, I'd like everybody to chime in who is in the chat room. Let us know that you can hear us loud and clear, that the audio is coming through. We got these very beautiful new mics. I was going to make yours pink this morning as a joke, but I never got around to it. I'm pretty cooked still.
I could tell.
Yeah, we worked our butts off last night. All right, so I see my beautiful wife is in there, and I see Kristen Silcox. I see Braxton. I see Flamingo.
Where do you see all these?
Right over here. Listen, your eyes.
There they are.
Yeah, see right there. Those are all of the people thus far
all blurry to me,
who are.
you know.
Well, it's blurry to me too, but thanks to the coffee from Vintage Garage.
Mine's just because I don't have glasses on.
Where is Vintage Garage? You picked these coffees up this morning anyway.
Let's see here. What is the exact address? Got it here on my phone.
Yeah, well, okay.
It's 100 North 11th Street.
100
It's right
North.
behind Vintage Salon.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing coffee.
It's not bad.
And all their syrups are handmade.
Wow.
Homemade.
Handmade?
Handmade
Are they
and
just over there churning syrup?
Yeah.
Look at me,
Hey,
I'm churning
I'm
syrup. From
churning
now on, this
syrup.
is the new expression. Hey, what's Jim doing? Jim's churning syrup.
You know, I can see Sherry doing that too.
Yeah, 100%.
So-
All right. We do need to hear from everybody. I want to make sure that the mics are coming in loud and clear. Everybody, can somebody in the chat room tell us we hear you loud and clear, guys? The audio sounds great. Just before we get too far underway. And we do have, let's see, Matt is here too. Perfect. Hello, the Silcox family. I cannot wait to talk about last night. Like, last night, honestly, was one of the best nights of my life. I thought everything went off perfectly. First off, the number of people who showed up last night. We packed that place out.
Yeah, it was packed out.
All right, loud and clear. Ryan needs to be closer to his. Pull your mic up a little closer or lean forward. Leave it to you to be the one who's causing the problem.
The one with the loud voice.
Yeah. So, well, maybe
Is that better?
Maybe you might want to use it. There we go. Okay, so first off, hello. My name is Jim Turner. I am owner of Retro Room Records. With me is my best friend Ryan Wheelock, one of my best friends.
Owner of Steel Sensations.
Yeah, I have a lot of best friends. I don't want you to get too cocky and start thinking that all of a sudden, like,
I'm already cocky.
yeah, yes, you are.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm going to admit it.
do you know what the difference between cocky with your? You've earned it.
100%.
Yeah, last night, bro. Seriously, you were on point.
I appreciate that.
So yesterday we had our 5th anniversary Retro Room birthday party, and we had it at the Aftershock. Shout out to the people at Aftershock, who, by the way, listen, Aftershock is a really good venue.
100%.
Like, first off, the food was great. I had some cheese sticks. I had a bunch of other stuff that's going to kill me quickly.
Yeah.
That came out of a fryer, but it was all delicious.
I had an iced tea.
You know what my problem was last night? First off,
What's your problem?
I was on fire. You know, I say all the nicest things about you, and you never say anything. What's the...
Oh, I'm saying nice things, trust me.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you
I
are.
said nice things on the mic last night about you.
Yeah, 100%. And some pretty messed up things, too.
That was a pain in the ass to me.
Hey, listen, you wouldn't have it any other way, okay? I had 2 Mountain Dews and a Dr. Pepper yesterday, and I don't drink like that. Like, I was shot out of a cannon, bro. I cook, yeah, well, I mean, listen, I try to be a good boy because I'm married to a school teacher. So I was shot out of a cannon. But last night was just freaking incredible. We had our 5th birthday party at the Aftershock, and first off, like I said, we packed it out. I was actually shocked once the show got underway how full the Aftershock was.
100%.
Like, was there any tables or seating? Was there any room left in that place?
There was no room at the bar. There was no room at the side stools, by the pool tables, nothing.
Yeah. So that is a big reason to say thank you to all of our friends and supporters and Retro Crew who came out. But boy, did they get a show. What more could we have done? The game show went off great. We gave away a bunch of amazing prizes, which I'm going to talk about in a second because when I got home, I'll talk about it right now. When I got home last night after the show, I was so cool. Could you hear my voice at the show?
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised I'm able to do this today because when I got home, I was like, I was scratched out.
I was going to do it myself.
Well, yeah. Well, you couldn't. You need the talent that is Jim Turner.
Saturday morning coffee with Ryan and Ryan.
Yeah. In your head, I'm 100% sure that's what it is anyway.
100%.
Yeah, Ryan and this douche. That's what it should say right there. Ryan and some douche. They say they still can't hear you. You really need to get up on the mic, bro. And also, I can turn your gain up a little bit if I need to, but get up on it, like
now I can't even
make
see
love
my
to.
face.
Yeah, well, that's a benefit to
buffing
the
and
viewers.
does that work
I'll
any
be
better?
honest with you. Okay, so the game show went off great. Right? And we had a bunch of prizes left over, and I said we were going to do prizes today on the show. But I went home and crashed. So here's what we're going to do. All of the prizes that we have left, we're going to make next week's show. Next week, plus I didn't really even have time to come up with a way to give them away. So next week on this show, 9:30 Saturday morning, we'll give away the leftover prizes. And there were a ton of them. But I thought the game show was a freaking hoot. And I think, honestly, we could do that a couple times a year. Just the game show. That fun music trivia where we give away prizes and we kind of, Price is Right it. And I thought that went off great. What did you think of that?
It ran well. We just got to work on the plate board a little bit.
I'm going to keep talk because you for some reason leaning forward is an issue for you. So talk. I'm going to adjust your mic.
All right, adjust my mic. Sorry, people.
Keep talking.
And I have a loud voice, too.
Keep talking.
Hello.
All right, there. I'm going to put you right there. That's going to be you. Talk.
All right,
talk
we good?
Again. Yeah. Well, yes, we're good. As much effort as you're willing to put into it. There, you guys should be able to hear Mike much better.
Mike?
Your mic much better. You should be able to hear Ryan. Listen, I was up all night.
Yeah, so
All you did last night was go waka waka. Here's Jim.
Hey.
Okay, and you killed it. So the plan is next week. Thank you, everybody. Everybody in the chat saying the mix of comedy and live music was a vibe I wasn't expecting. Thank you, Flamingo. We had the game was a blast. Yeah. All right. Cool. There we go. Honestly, I thought the game was fun, and I would, like I said, I would love to do that. If we made a Klamath Falls game show that we all hosted, wouldn't that be a blast? And you can be the Don Pardo because you did such a great job at that last night.
All right. What is a Don Pardo?
The guy on The Price is Right who says "Come on down," like
Is that his name?
I think his name is Don Pardo.
Huh.
I don't know. It's
Alrighty,
something
then.
like that. Either way, listen. Either way, you're the new Don Pardo.
I'm a Don Pardo.
You're a Don Pardo. Let me tell you.
It's not his name.
If ever I saw a Pardo, it's you, my friend.
Alrighty.
So then we so that went great, and we had a blast. And thank you guys so much for showing Allie and I and Ryan and Joe all that love because that was a freaking blast. But then then Paul Conyers got up there. And oh, by the way, I got to keep checking my phone because where is my phone?
You got a special guest. It's 9:40 right now.
I know, but where's my phone?
I don't know.
It should be here somewhere. Here, stall while I find it because I got to know when JR's here.
Stall? Does that mean
Yeah.
I got to stop?
Vamp. Be entertaining for once in your
stalling.
freaking life.
I'm stalling.
Do you see my phone? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Thank you. Text message. I'm out at the shop, I think. Okay. All right. Entertain them. I'll be right back.
Entertain him.
Yes.
I'm just gonna stare at
Our
the
special
screen.
guest is this freaking pillow. This, it looks good, but
Just go get the guest.
Should I get the guest? Okay.
get the
But
guest.
be entertaining.
Leave the room. I'll be entertaining. Striptease starts now. That wouldn't be entertaining though. Now talking about Paul Conyers last night, I was amazed at him. Just first off, how tall he was. It was crazy. 6'7". I know Joe felt very short standing next to him because I felt very short next to him. So that was about as entertaining as I can be. I don't know if that helped any. If they'd hurry up. If he would have went and got him already, we would have been just fine. But I'll go ahead and do another shout out to Vintage Garage Coffee. Amazing coffee. Like I said, all the syrups are handmade. Handmade again. Homemade. If that helps. So go check them out. They said they're on 11th Street, 111th Street, right behind Vintage Salon. Right there where they're on Main Street, but they're right behind them. So, and I'm going to drink a little bit of it. But they should be coming in soon. Because I don't have much to say on my own. I feel like I'm just talking to the wall. Well, 4 walls at. It's actually a kind of cool room. Oh, he's back.
Oh, our guest has arrived.
Our guest has arrived.
All right, so just crash right over there. We are figuring this out as we go along.
Okay.
But luckily, all of our people have shown up. Look at that fantastically packed chat room.
Legend.
Actually, some coffee.
Absolute legend.
All right, so this is great because we get right into it now. We can and then we can recap the events of last night
100%.
after our guest. So should I just bring him on?
bring him on.
Sit over right there.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I love this. We're making this up as we go along.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Fat guy's got to catch his breath. That was a run, man. Whew. How do you stay? What? I didn't see you run 200 feet. I didn't see you get on 2 feet. So don't look at me like 200 feet. Okay. So real quick, guys. As you know, we were talking about last night and how incredible it was, and all you guys are there. But it's not just a matter of what happened last night, because look at this. Look who's on the guest cam. It's our friend J.R. Richards. Everybody say hello to J.R.
Hola.
Woo! Here, hit.
Hola.
What are you doing? There you go.
Just
All right.
getting my best side.
Yeah, come on now.
Good. We'll leave it on you because Ryan and I don't have a best side. So let's go to this cam right here real quick. There we go. Look at that. Is this not a professional operation?
Perfect.
This is incredible. I'm using technology that's designed for 21-year-old thirst traps to get people to donate money while they play Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Yeah, no, OBS. So I use this when I live stream as
Yeah.
well. But I do love the TV framing.
Well, we're old men.
The old
We
school.
had to do the vintage.
Yeah, we're old
old-
men. Like,
the
I
retro.
couldn't think of
I
what.
mean, that's like the proper analog dial. You were lucky to have the clicker.
Oh yeah. I was the
Yeah, I was
clicker.
just- I was the
Literally, my dad was like, "Go hit the TV." Ladies and gentlemen, right there is Mr. J.R. Richards. Look at all these comments coming in. Good morning, J.R. Thank you for an amazing show last night. Right on. So J.R. Richards was our headliner last night, and for all of you that were there last night, I think we all know that was about as special as a night in Klamath Falls gets.
100%.
Bro, you were incredible.
Oh wow, well thank you.
I'm serious. Here, talk real quick so I can check the level.
Yeah, I probably should be closer to the microphone anyway.
Can you guys hear JR? Can we hear JR?
Hopefully you can hear me okay.
I can't see all them. I'm gonna assume they can hear you. No one's saying anything.
Okay, all right.
The number of text messages that I woke up to this morning of people telling me that not only are they new fans, but that it was one of the best live performances they've ever seen. I like seriously. I haven't even read all of them. You killed last night.
Oh man, that's so kind of you. I just sat there and sang. I wasn't really much to it, really.
Did you feel like you were connecting with the crowd last night?
I hope so. I mean, this when I'm playing solo acoustically, I tend to tell stories about every song I'm just about to play, which is different than, playing a big rock show where you just kind of bang from one song to the next.
Somebody texted me and said it felt like they were watching Dishwalla VH1 storytellers.
Yeah, it's definitely that kind of vibe.
I loved it.
So it depends upon the person. I mean, I know that playing acoustically as opposed to playing with a band is a little, it's a lot less energy. So in a live, especially when you get a bigger crowd, there was a big crowd last night, and sometimes it's harder to connect with everyone just because of I'm quieter, it's a little less energy, so it's like telling these stories and you're hoping that you're reaching the person in the back of the room with something that you're saying before you play the song, and then that gets them more connected to it.
I think maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit for last night, because literally everybody told me. I had multiple people who intimated. There's your big word for the day. Write that down. I'm killing it, bro. It's this coffee from Vintage Garage at 11. Where the hell are they again?
100 North.
Yeah. I had
really good.
multiple people who either told me or intimated me that they felt like they were the only person in the room. I mean,
Wow.
What a better compliment than literally. I know you've been doing like house tours and stuff like that, and that's getting common in the industry. All American Rejects is doing that now.
Yep.
But to have people say that, and that room was packed, and that's not a flex, but let's not kid it. Retro Room packs them out. But that room was packed, and to have people say they literally felt like they were the only person in the room, like you were performing just for them.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Because
Well,
that's
we're
really
sitting
what it's
off
all about.
Me sitting off the edge over there where I was sitting the whole
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
You can see everyone was just zoned in, and it was just cool to watch.
That's cool. I mean, I do have some lights in my eyes, so I'm and half the time I've got my eyes closed because I'm trying to make sure I hit the note okay. So I don't always see a lot of what you guys see.
Oh man, I
you
wish
know?
I obviously, these are metaphysical things, but if you could have sat in there and watched your show from the perspective of all of the people in the room, I think you would have left saying what they said, which was that was a great show.
Well, it's funny because it reminds me. I went to go see Joni Mitchell when I was a kid, right?
Are you
And-
that old?
What?
Are you old enough to have seen Joni Mitchell live?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
You wear it well.
So
Look at this prick.
I was
You're
like, that's kinda
older
rude,
than
dude.
him, and he literally looks like he's falling apart.
I'm Santa. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
very handsome young man over there. I don't know what you're
None
talking
of those statements are true.
But yeah, I mean, I was a young man. I mean, I just turned 59 last month.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I'm
May
pushing,
what?
I'm
Mazel
pushing 60.
tov.
I'm sorry, no, April. So
Oh,
And what year did you get turned by a vampire? Because you don't look 59.
well, thank you. That's pretty kind. It's just hair dye and all that.
Good for you.
But
Rock and roll.
What was I gonna say? And funny enough, my manager, who ended up being my manager later in life, happened to be tour managing her show that night. He was on tour with her, because I remember going and seeing, and she played 2 or 3 songs, and the people, and it was in a big theater, like 2,000 seats, Arlington Theater in Santa Barbara. People were absolutely enamored by her, like entranced.
Well,
And it
she's
was
sort
her-
of rock royalty.
well, yeah, and she's playing acoustically, and so she's playing acoustically. And she has just a couple other musicians with her, so it's stripped down, like I'm saying, like like I was doing last night, very stripped down. And she's playing, and she keeps making weird comments between each song, and then after the third song, she gets up and she's like, "Fuck off," and storms off the stage.
Why?
And everybody in the whole audience was like, "What just happened?" That was amazing. Like, we were all just completely blown. She felt. Turns out, because I happened to have this conversation. My manager's like, I was tour managing that show. I'm like, well, what happened? He's like, she thought that people were not at all into what she was doing because she wasn't getting this huge, massive, screaming, manic, applause and response. But she didn't appreciate that. And I told her, because I could see everybody was completely mesmerized by what she was doing. And she just felt that wasn't the case, and so she was upset and left the stage. So I think as an artist sometimes, especially when you're doing the acoustic thing to a big audience, it is really weird because it is so subdued. And sometimes, because there have been shows that I've played, and then the one guy that's over in the corner, I'm like, man, he is hating the fact that he is here tonight. And then he comes over after the show, and he's like, tear in his eye. He's like, man, you were talking about your dad tonight?
They loved that.
He's like,
They loved that.
He's like, oh my God, I don't cry, man. I was crying the rest of the show. So you just never know.
What was your vibe while you were on stage last night at the Aftershock? Could you feel that it was hitting?
Yeah, I think so. Certainly the people that I could see, and I didn't see people leaving, which is always a good sign.
I didn't see anybody leaving.
No,
so we're
listen,
good.
we were working the door, and I can guarantee you no one was leaving.
Just because we locked the doors.
Um,
No, I'm,
Thank you.
yeah, exactly. It was an absolute fire hazard.
No, wonder people kept getting up and then coming back. I'm like, oh, it's because they
That's
can't
why,
get out.
yeah, they
can't
weren't
get
going to
out.
the bathroom.
Yeah, they couldn't get out.
I think though in a venue like the Aftershock, when it is a bar,
Yeah.
People getting up to get drinks. Imagine, because you've played big rooms, you've played stadiums and auditoriums,
Yeah.
where it's probably one big blur of humanity. In a smaller venue like that, when they're literally 5 feet from you, when people are getting up and getting drinks and things like that, are you perceiving it wrong, or do you know this is a bar, this is what happens at a bar?
Well, I mean, I do. Part of me realizes that that's just kind of part of the deal. When you're in a smaller venue like that, you actually see individual faces. If you're playing a big, I remember playing Woodstock and it was 88,000 people. It's just you don't see individual faces anymore. But last night you do, and I think it's a matter of. I completely lost where I was going there for a second.
Recognizing a small crowd and recognizing that bars are active, bars are alive.
Yeah. I had a brilliant point that I can't think of.
Well, let's bring it back. Do you ever find that one person in the crowd where you go, okay, that person is getting it, that person is vibing, this is my person?
Yes, that is a good thing to tell yourself as an artist, is to kind of focus on that. Because, I know from my whole life, it's always the one person in the room that looks like they're unhappy, and that's the person that I'm focused on.
But isn't that funny that, because I mean, I think we're performers too. I mean, we're not J.R. Richard performers, but we do comedy, we entertain, we're on stage.
Right. So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think it's so funny how we as performers do that. There's a room full of people who are smiling or jaw dropped, or like you can tell that they're having the same moment we have, but we look for the one guy who looks like he's not.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with YouTube, and you have a video up, and you'll post something and you'll get 1,000 responses, and 999 of them are positive, and it's that one comment that I'm reading to my wife.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen to what this guy said. You're an asshole.
It's so true, though. It's so
why are you
true.
She's like, that's not even. That's like less than 1%.
That's because inherently performers are pussies.
We're totally insecure.
Of course,
beyond.
We could literally, you could hit a grand slam out of the park, and you're concerned about the way the ball spun.
Yeah.
I find that, I'm glad to know that it's not only me. Not this guy though. He thinks every pitch and every ball he hits is a home run.
100%.
Yeah.
See, why wouldn't
I need to do more of that. We'll talk later.
Yeah, definitely.
True, but I also hear him crying when there's no one. So people, a couple comments. Let's go to the chat room. Somebody said that.
Let me do something really quick.
Remember, the microphone's over here.
The guitar last night.
Yeah.
Whose was it again that you were playing?
Sarah McLachlan.
Sarah McLachlan's.
Yeah.
Okay, you said that there was a arrow that.
Yeah,
went
that's a
through
story
it?
you didn't really tell.
Yeah.
We just heard that. Here's the front. Here's the back. An arrow went through.
Yeah, somebody tried to
And
shoot
I'm
Sarah
going,
McLachlan.
"What's going
Anyway,
on?"
here's every little thing you wanted.
So okay. So this is what I understand. So my dear friend his name's John Mui. He's one of the best luthieres on the planet, and he's toured with Dishwalla quite a bit all over the world. And so a couple weekends ago, I was playing a show down in Los Angeles, and both of my guitars decided to stop working. And an hour before I was supposed to walk on stage, so it was a bit of a panic. And so anyway, I was scrambling. I managed to get one to kind of limp its way through the show. The next morning, I drive up to Santa Barbara, where John Mui is, and I'm like, help me out. I'm texting it, like 1 a.m, like, dude, help me. And she says, no problem, come in, bring what you got. So I bring both my guitars, and he manages to fix my main one, but the other one is really in bad shape. So I'm like, well, that's just gonna be, I need a backup, right, just in case. And he said, no problem, I've got this. And he hands me this guitar, and I'm looking at the case, and all of his cases are all labeled, and this one says Sarah McLachlan on it. I'm like, is this Sarah, the Sarah? He's like, yeah, because John works for her, right? And he's like, yeah, that's her touring guitar. So, and he said, oh, and check this out. And he opens it up, and he pulls it out, and he said, and there's this huge, where you could see a huge hole was about the size of a quarter. He said, that is an entry wound for an arrow. And then he turns it over, and on the back is this huge place that has been repaired. And he said that was the exit wound from the arrow. So apparently it was hanging on the wall, and people were outside, which is, I don't recommend shooting bows and arrows while drinking.
No, but it's a very rock star thing to do. Like, literally.
So, because it's going to happen. So one arrow went astray, went through a window, and then just went right through the guitar and stuck in the wall.
So they were shooting arrows at Sarah McLachlan's house? Is that what we're
Well, I don't know if it was there or not, but I know that it ended up going through her guitar. But anyway, so
honestly, I could see Sarah McLachlan getting totally faced and just firing off arrows at her house. In the arms of the well, so let me ask you specific, because I know you got to get on the road. You're in Portland tonight?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask you just a couple quick questions about your experience of doing a show in Klamath Falls. This is your second one now.
Second one, yeah.
You were there when we first opened the Retro Room over on Washburn.
Yes.
Quite a difference when you showed up this time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, gosh, a lot has happened in 5 years.
No kidding. First thing I had to do was introduce you to my new wife.
It's true.
And she walked out right at the perfect
Yeah,
time.
yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the heads up on that.
No, hey, no problem. I didn't want you to look at me and go, What am I missing a vital step in the 5-year story here?
Did she do massive cosmetic surgery?
Yeah. I don't think there's enough cosmetic surgeons in the world. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. So it was a much bigger venue.
Yeah.
It was packed.
Yeah.
And what is your general take on coming into a town like Klamath Falls and doing a show like you did last night? How do you leave us? Is I think what I'm really asking you. What are you taking away from last night and your experience, your second time here in Klamath Falls?
Well, I mean, I play a lot of places, right? I mean, and I mean, you never know, especially in a town that you're not very familiar with. Because when I was in Dishwalla, we never came to Klamath Falls, right? We might play Medford and Portland,
Sure.
and that'd be it, right? So we'd always bypass. I did drive through here one time because the last Dishwalla record I did, we recorded in Weed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, with Sylvia Massey.
in Weed, on Weed, or just in?
Well, I think most of the band was on Weed.
Okay, right.
But Sylvia Massey was a very famous producer. She had a studio down there called Radio Star, and one day we just decided, hey, let's go across the border and head up north. And my dad used to love to come up here fishing and stuff like that, the river. So I thought, I'll go check it out. But yeah, so it's weird when you come into a town, you don't really know what to expect, and these smaller towns across the U.S. are just little jewels that most people don't even know about it.
One of the benefits of a small town is that we are very appreciative when someone of your caliber takes the time to come spend some time with us, because we are off the beaten path.
Right.
We don't have the 1,000-seat, 1,500-seat venue. So you guys always work at the Klamath Falls rate. I know you make a lot more than you made last night. I'm very glad that you said you were willing to come out and do that. But
that's just a testament at how I just love you guys. So, I mean, I appreciate it. I love the record shop idea. Just that from a very fundamental kind of way to me just hits me. I used to manage a record store.
Oh, right on.
When I was a kid, yeah. And so and there is something about the community that creates in wherever place that shop might be that you don't get in other shops, you might get it in maybe a coffee shop or something like that, as long as it's not a Starbucks kind of corporate.
Are you talking like
thing.
Vintage Garage at what? Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, it's like places where the people who are running it live there in that environment, and so like a record store is people coming in because they love music, and you talk about music, and you're finding old cool stuff. It's and it's all it's just. It's a beautiful thing, man.
We call it, it's not a shop. It's a clubhouse you have to buy stuff at to keep open. I mean, that's really what the retro...
That's a good description, especially these days, right? Because it's not a given that you can open a record store and then...
No, and in a town of 25,000. But I'm not here to toot my own horn, although God knows my horn's worth tooting.
Toot them all the time.
It's because you don't ever toot it.
It's a non.
Sorry,
there's our first cop. There's our first profanity strike. No. So let me ask you one more question, and then I want to plug the new record because I listened to it the whole way home last night as we were driving home.
Awesome,
bro. Before I ask you this last question, we live in a world where computers really manufacture the entertainment we get. Even when a human sings, between that human and the listener is a computer. And last night, you say you were acoustic, but you did that percussion thing where you looped it. You were on the key. Like, your voice that we heard was the voice that came out of your mouth. There was no step between us as the listener and the performer. And, like, I'm not... I'll kiss your ass if you want me to, but the reality is that sound only exists one place in the whole world. You. It was so magnificent. You did that U2 cover. Yeah. When you were on the piano, I think you did Every Little Thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like the absolute instrument and precision in which you play it with. So many people caught a tear at least one moment last night. And I imagine with Country Roads, there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Yeah, I know. A great song.
Do you ever stop and go, man, I'm the luckiest dude in the freaking world?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the only reason I'm still doing it, because I mean, touring is hard, and doing the solo thing is hard because I'm by myself. So I miss my wife, I miss home, but the shows, those moments make it worthwhile, because it's, I play 3 or 4 times a week, and for an hour and a half, So when you add it all up, it's not much time compared to how much downtime of driving and.
Yeah, but that's all work too. You're
It
not
is.
home with your family. You're coming to tiny little towns like
Yeah,
this.
no, it is. I know, but I mean, my point being is that it's because of those moments that I think that that keeps me doing it despite all the hard work that's in between the shows.
What do you think of the comedian last night, Paul Conyers?
That's great.
How often do you do that? Like last night, we were kind of going for a little Ed Sullivan vibe. You know, we wanted to have the game show, then the comedian,
Right.
and then close out with you. How did you feel the show itself flowed last night?
Oh, great. I mean, that's a cool way to do it because you're covering a lot of emotions and things. I think, and people. I mean, there's a lot of value in what you do because you go there and there's so much happening, but it's not too long. You know what I mean? And
I didn't hear. We went a little longer and started a little later last night.
Right.
I didn't hear from one person that literally not one.
I was conscious because I could have just played forever too, and I was thinking, okay, it's getting a little late. I don't want to. People have already been here for a while, but
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have complained if you had kept going.
No, we still have the doors locked.
Yeah. So my last question for you, and then I'm going to turn you loose, is so your wife,
Yeah.
Min, right?
Yes.
She's your light. She's your I know she's actively involved in your career with you.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to call her today and sum up your experience in Klamath Falls, how would you describe to her what last night was like for you? Well, this asshole in a captain's hat.
No, I'm pretty much, first thing she asked me, because my wife is British and we live in the UK right now, and so she was just getting up when I got back last night.
Right on.
Right. So I call her straight away just to tell her I love her and say goodnight, and so she always asks me how did it go, and I said it's awesome. She knows me well enough to know that I'll if there's anything weird about this or that or whatever, if I say something is good, then she knows it was probably really good.
Sure.
So that's her response. She's like, okay, so you had a really good night then. I'm like, yeah, it was good.
It's like working with this guy. Yeah. We killed it last night, and afterwards, how'd it go? He goes, it was good. Okay.
It was awesome.
Would you encourage other performers at your level that to, if we reached out to them, that this is a gig worth taking?
Oh, absolutely, and I have told various singers. There are quite a few singers that I know and I've played with that do the same thing that I do. They might play with their band, but they also go out and just play as a solo act as well. Because I think it's like you said, a lot of those artists don't think about coming to Klamath Falls necessarily because you don't have the bigger venue and they're showing up with the tour bus and the and the massive crew and the whole thing, so they'll go somewhere else. But a lot of those guys will tour around by themselves, and I would absolutely suggest, and because it's not just about getting paid, it's about the experience. I mean, it really is. I mean,
and you got that from us last night?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it's great. Everybody's just lovely. You guys are great. And like I said, I mean, just, what you are doing and what you're supporting and the fundamental part of what you guys are to this town, I just think is a beautiful thing. And so I'm a huge supporter of that kind of
Let's
thing.
get some rocks for that, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first off,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for last
thank you
night.
very much.
Thank you for coming in. I want to do two quick things real quick. First off, I want to plug the album right here. Let me go to the full camera. Sorry, JR, you're pretty, but we're going to go full screen.
no.
There we go. Oh, no, not you. Well, there you go. All right, ladies, one last look. There you go. So right here, this is the new album, My Darkest Hour by J.R. Richards. It's fantastic. Like, it's a great representation of what we got last night with a little more heft to it. So I think they can listen to this on like streaming platforms, and
It's everywhere.
can they order that? Because I see you have the vinyl here.
Done vinyl for a while.
Yeah, I have. Vinyl is expensive, as you guys know.
Sure.
To make, and it got a little more complex for me too because of the tariff thing.
Yeah, no kidding. Try ordering new vinyl.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So that added a little complexity because I'm also making a deluxe version that is going to be, and you guys will appreciate that. So that's a double vinyl right there. It's 2 in the sleeve. You play it at 45 RPM instead of 33 1/3, so the sound quality goes way up. And The deluxe vinyl though is going to be double gatefold, so it opens up like old school vinyl. It's going to have a few extra songs on it as well too.
Right on. Last night I think you did one off the new album, the one that your friend was involved with who passed away.
Yeah.
That was a real moving moment.
Oh, that's awesome.
I could see everybody. What I saw from the crowd, because I'm an observer. I have to be in order to keep these things looking the way I want them to. I have to watch the crowd's reaction, and I could see in the eyes of so many people who lost a friend or lost somebody they loved to cancer, absolutely like connecting with that moment. I think that was a good thing you did for people.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's on the new album. So you can get it My Darkest Hour, J.R. Richards, on all your streaming platforms. But go spend money. Go to, what's your website if they want to order this?
It's just thejrshop.com.
Thejrshop.com. We'll put a link in the comments when this is done. But you guys go spend a little money with JR. I wish he'd brought enough that we could carry it in the store, but we sold them out last night.
Yeah, the vinyl that I brought with me is all.
How about does this town not support?
That blows me away. You know,
good job, Klamath Falls.
It is weird. You go to Los Angeles and people are like, yeah, I don't know.
I literally had people ask me what size frame they had to order so they could put it on their wall.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Literally, I got text last night about that. That Dina was, by the way, our good friend Dina. Yeah. So there you go. There's the streaming there's the new record, My Darkest Hour. There's the man himself, right up there in that box. It's gonna take me a while to learn where to point. Right there, Jr. Before you leave, one last thing.
Yeah.
We could not send you out of here without a little gratuity. You were freaking incredible last night, and you earned it. And that's just a little way to say thank you for coming to Klamath Falls. Thank you for going out of your way to make us on the stop. This is not the last time you will see this town, nor this town will see you. Please let me know whenever you're out on the road again.
Absolutely. I'm sure I'll be through again, possibly next year at some point.
We would love to have you. You want to say anything to Jared before I escort him to the door?
No, I'm kind of, shocked that he's sitting next to me over here. Because
you got a little man crushy eyes right now. I'm like, should this be called Saturday Morning Coffee with Jim and Jay? With Ryan and JR? Should I get out of here?
No, last night sitting there listening to some of the songs that I remember from, back in the 90s.
Sure, yeah.
I was just sitting there, and it brought me back to the 90s. And I just sat there, closed my eyes, and I can remember sitting there listening in my truck, listening to Dishwalla.
Yeah.
And it was just great, and like I said, I'm kind of starstruck.
Good for you.
Sitting here next to.
Are you ever starstruck when you're sitting next to me?
No, not at all.
Oh, well.
Well, it's interesting, that whole nostalgia thing, because it's like I was saying, how I played. Have you ever seen The Rain last night?
That was so good.
The first song my father ever taught me how to play on guitar, and for me, that song is all about nostalgia because of the connection between my father and I. But it's always those moments in time that is interesting. How music is a marker for those moments in your personal history, and you hear a song and you immediately go, "Oh my God, I remember sitting in my truck listening to."
Yep.
You know what a testament to that is? You didn't ask anyone to sing along until the middle of country roads, and yet people were singing along all night long. Could you hear that?
Yeah, I could. I love that. That's.
Honestly, if I were a musician, I think I would prefer people to sing along than even cheer. Because it's like, cheering is an after-the-fact thing. We're done. The song's over. But when they're singing along with you, they're actively in that moment with you. For a brief few minutes, you guys are tied together by lyric and melody. That, to me, is cool.
Well, I did some videos last night of a couple of the songs, and you can hear them singing with you.
Yeah.
So if you want to copyright strike him or sue him, he just admitted on show.
Yeah, I also put on there, I do not own the rights to the music.
Isn't that funny? That's the new Universal Don't Sue Me to rock stars.
Oh, my God. Well, any rock star that would sue somebody for doing that is an idiot, because you want people to share everything and anything. That's
a class response.
I never understood that, but... because it's a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful that people will film stuff and share it. Yeah, because they enjoyed it. It's not because they're trying to do anything wrong or bad.
Right.
Remember, it's not like the days when they used to record concerts with tape recorders and then bootleg press vinyl on them and started a whole industry about it.
Right. Yeah, that's why I didn't tell anybody last night to turn off their cameras and stuff.
Oh
like
no,
that.
bring it. I mean,
So-
there was a time when you'd go in and it'd say no recording devices whatsoever, and they would search you. And
Oh, there still is
know,
places. And
yeah,
different ones.
but
Comedy is big on that.
Yeah, 100%,
comedians
yeah.
will have you lock your phones up.
which I get because they have their shtick, and it's only happening in that moment. I mean, my songs are recorded everywhere you can hear them. There's no surprises really. It's just doing it in the same time continuum, together. That's what's special about it. But if you're loving it and you want to capture that moment and share it, bring it. I love that because that's all positive stuff, and then it helps the artist.
Well,
Yeah.
you made a moment last night. This town's going to be talking about last night for a long time.
Oh, well, that's very cool.
My Darkest Hour is available on all streaming platforms. The JR Shop is where you're going to spend your money. Everybody in the chat room, before I send them out, let's all say goodbye and thank you to JR. And I can't thank you enough. I've been you and I have known each other for 5 years now.
Yeah.
I think that first night was special. In the back of the old retro room, that little theater we had, but I don't think there's a comparison to the first night to last night. I think the first night you made fans, but last night you healed hearts. Last night you helped. Listen, these are not easy times for anyone right now. No. You know what I'm saying? Gas is expensive. Everything is expensive. We're fighting all the time. But last night you got a room full of people who it didn't matter who they were sitting next to. They were all singing Country Roads together. Bro, that's a win.
That is a win.
That's a win. Hey, everybody, thank you guys for saying thank you. Shelly says thank you. Les says thank you. Thank you again for a great night.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for coming in. I'm so grateful we got to experience last night. JR, I'm going to take you out. He's going to do his best to entertain the masses, which he's
Again?
horrible
I
at
gotta do
without
that
me.
again?
Well, I'm not going to have you jump over this botched abortion of cables.
Oh,
I'm,
just
all
wait
right?
until you watch what I was saying while you were gone.
Oh, I don't think I want to.
No, it was fine.
That's JR Richards, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to take him out.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother.
Right on.
Appreciate it. Thanks, you guys. Bye, guys. Thank you. Oh, coffee's good.
Brand new place that just opened in February here, so we had to get it.
Tell them thank you. They've done well.
Definitely.
I'm a bit of a diva with coffee.
There we go. See, Vintage Garage Coffee. JR Richards said your coffee was amazing. What'd you guys all think of that? Some were expecting him to be on here, some weren't. I wasn't expecting him until this morning when Jim told me. So if I can read the comments, I would. But everything is so blurry. And that is a big TV that's sitting there in front of my face. I think I need glasses. So hopefully you all enjoyed the show last night with JR Richards, with Paul Conyers. It was just an amazing night. Thank you so much for... See, I can't read it. I don't even know who wrote that. I know y'all are bored right now. Oh, what does it say? Great interview. Awesome. So what do you think we should do next show? Well, we're back. I don't know when it is. Let me know what you guys think, what we should do, what we should say. We'll talk a lot more about Klamath Falls and a lot of the other shows too. But
That just happened on our first show, bro.
oh yeah,
Was that not freaking awesome?
like I said, I was starstruck. I didn't know he was coming in until this morning.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I literally told me I had to do this, and he goes, "Well, you guys want me to stop by?" And I'm like,
yeah.
"Yeah." He as I was taking him out, he literally said, "I cannot thank you enough. This was incredible. Please have me back. I will come back anytime." I even said, we'll work a better deal. He goes, "I don't even care about that." He said, "I'm leaving Klamath Falls feeling really good about last night." So, well done.
I was trying to read some comments, but I need to wear glasses next time.
We've reached that age.
Oh, I reached it a long time ago.
I like that I'm
I've
the
just been
youngest
faking
one
it.
of all of us.
I've just been faking it. I can't pierce with my glasses on though. So, because they're for far away.
Okay.
But yeah, I probably should have grabbed them.
So now would be a good time. By the way, guys, now would be a good time for us to chat with you guys. So if you want to ask any questions or say anything, now would be the time. But I do have a question for you.
What's up?
Excuse me. Hold on a second.
Wow.
It's my show. It's our
Huh?
show. It's our
Yeah.
show. Was there anything about last night that you would have changed? Was there anything about last night that you said going forward, I don't want this to happen, or like was there any negatives to last night?
You asked the negative person now. It's perfect.
Yeah, hey, that's the perfect person to ask.
No, actually not.
well, hold on, Christian. I agree with you. He is such a down to earth guy. Literally, he was cool as hell.
Yeah. From the minute I met him yesterday, he was only in the shop here for like 5-7 minutes yesterday, but I got to meet him, and he was just like somebody that walked in from the street to buy records.
So there's nothing about last night you would change?
No, not at all.
If you owned a venue, what would you do to make sure that people had a good time? Like, listen, and that's no commentary on the Aftershock. They were great last night.
No,
Bud and his team, the owners, Don
Nancy
and
and Tori.
The fact that they let us do that last night, and they let us do it with green jelly, and by the way,
And Trapped.
yeah, but the green jelly I say because I didn't realize green jelly was showing up with toilet paper cans. We were there till like 2 a.m. picking toilet paper out of everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
I wasn't.
No, no, not at all. You had to get home and watch Matlock.
Something.
So like, there's nothing you would have done differently?
No, I don't think I would have done anything differently. So even if I own my own venue, and I was the one bringing them in, I think everything meshed well together last night between the game show that was done.
Yeah.
Paul coming out.
Do you think we could do that game show a little more frequently, just as a game show? Local prizes, fun rock and roll trivia.
Yeah, we could. We just don't want to do it too often.
Like a couple times a year?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I think it'd be good.
I enjoyed that.
That also helps, like you said earlier, some people think the economy's bad right now.
No, it is bad right now.
Well, you say that, I say different because, we've stayed busy. We've stayed good.
This isn't a political commentary at all. You know my politics.
No.
But $5 a gallon, and I have to put premium in my Veloster because it's a turbo.
Actually, it's gone down. It was $4.49 this morning.
Oh, well.
Hey,
$4.49. My God, yeah, okay.
But no, what I'm saying is, we're doing well enough where we can pay our bills.
Because, listen,
because of the great people that live around us.
100%. And that comes down to a couple of things. That comes down to them recognizing that we're good guys. That what we're trying to do really is for the betterment of all of us. I charged $10 last night for that show. I didn't make a penny, but only an asshole would try to make money off their friends on their birthday. And we're not those dudes. This was I just got the speak for yourself look from Captain Cheapskate over there. But literally for $10 last night, just so that people could come out and celebrate with us and have that experience, people realize that we want to make our money. Like, the reality is we need to make our money.
Well, the one thing that I heard JR say is the musicians, they don't go through here.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because
they're over in Medford.
I can tell you why.
Okay, let's say they're doing the fair over in Medford.
Sure.
And their next point is going to be, let's say, Eugene.
Okay.
Okay, next week. They have a week. Why haven't anything been brought through here?
Maybe don't give all the sauce away of how we do what we do.
I'm just saying.
But here's my answer to that. It's twofold. One, some guys just want their money. Like, some guys see a town like this and they realize the money is not here, and they don't care. They don't care about small towns who working class people who want to be entertained as well. Of course it is, but also it's rock and roll. It's show business. There are guys who are business first, and guys and gals who are business first, and sometimes it's their managers. Sometimes they don't even hear about with the Paul Reiser show. Okay, mm-hmm. Paul Reiser had no idea what was in that contract.
Yeah,
had no idea what was in that contract, and when he found out, he wasn't thrilled.
Yeah,
his manager did all of that. Mm-hmm. So some people are business before show, and so they look at a town like Klamath Falls and they go, "This is not for me. There's no money there." Okay, but on the other hand, I don't mean to be braggadocious, but we're special. The ones who are about the show, we make sure that they know we appreciate them. We treat them well. We put them in good accommodations. We feed them. We push their merchandise. Part of the way that I've been selling the comedy shows, Hurricane and I have been selling the comedy shows, I don't want to say you because I don't want you to think you get any of the money, is we tell them that this is a vacation that you have to spend an hour working.
Right.
The Running Y, Crater Lake, the Waffle Hut. We really go out of our way to say, look, we can't pay you Metallica prices, but we can promise you that while you're here, you're going to have a really good time, and you're going to know how. 100%. 100%.
So
yeah.
well, it's like
I've been treating you like a queen since I met you.
Give all their food and everything to.
Oh yeah, Aftershock. Yeah,
Aftershock.
Aftershock took care of their whole bill.
Nice.
For them and the comic. I still had to pay for my Mountain Dews.
I paid for my iced tea too.
I guess we're not that big
All right,
yet.
Don, I paid for my iced tea.
But listen, I think that one of the real benefits that comes out of a night last night. And listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm cooked. Like I got to work all day today at the shop. Hey guys, come down and spend money with us today. Get a piercing or buy some records, tape, CDs, or any. Come take a good look at my wife's rack and pick something off of it. But the one takeaway that really is a benefit of what JR did is that, like you heard him say, he's told other people about other artists. I know some of the people he's friends with. He's friends with the lead singer of the Gin Blossoms. He's friends with the lead singer of Tonic. Like, those are all bands that we would love.
Did he play with Tonic too?
What's that? Yeah, 100%. He's played. Listen, you have to assume JR's played with everybody.
100%.
If you were a band in the '90s, you and JR have crossed paths.
Sure.
But the fact that he's telling people that, hey, this was a great gig. You should give Jim a call. You should go down and do it. What's that worth? Like, what is that worth as what we do as bookers?
Mm-hmm.
Priceless.
True.
Because that's how, when we hit them with the number, they're not shocked because they're also thinking, but I also heard it was a really good time.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's funny also is JR wasn't even going to bring out any of his. Oh, there you go. Any of his merch.
Yeah.
We told him yesterday. No, you will sell it.
And he sold it out.
He sold it out.
Come on.
I think Paul was selling his stuff too.
Yeah, the one thing Klamath Falls does is they show up for these guys. Here's
one of the main reasons I love Klamath Falls. They have showed up for me in my business for 24 years.
100%.
And this is home for me.
Me too. You know my story. Before Klamath Falls, I didn't have a hometown, and I never expected Klamath Falls to become my hometown.
No one does.
But boy, I'll tell you what. I think the secret to making Klamath Falls your hometown and being successful in business, and I've told you this, is that you can't come here to change the town's DNA.
Mm-mm.
This town knows what it is. It's known what it is for a very long time. And people who come here and think, well, you know what, I'm going to change the mindset of this town, or I'm going to change the way the town does this.
Good luck.
Dude, you're cooked. You're cooked out of the gate. That was never my intention. When I opened the Retro Room, I literally opened it for two reasons. One, to get high on my own supply. I'm a record collector. Mm-hmm. So I knew I was going to be able to cherry pick the stuff as it came in. And two, to make friends. And you. But because that was my intention, and not to force my opinions or my beliefs or religions or work ethic, or not to hold anybody to my standard, which, by the way, no one knows what my standard is. But my point I'm trying to make is, I'm on a show with you, so apparently not.
Okay.
But the reality is if you come to this town to just do the best you can for yourself and for the community, look what's happened.
True.
Two schlubs like us are titans of industry in this town, beloved by most people, by most people who are honest about their military service. We are beloved by most people in this town. And that is because they recognize that our heads and our hearts are in the right place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think now, as we get ready to wrap up, now would be a good time to interact with the chat room. What do you say? I know you can't read it.
I can't read it.
Do I have to do the voices too? Like, do I have to voice out?
I want to hear you do the female voices.
That's the weirdest thing you have ever said to me.
For fun.
Should I give you some privacy?
And it's never gonna leave.
Ooh, Ryan. Ryan, have you ever pierced You've pierced 3 generations. Do you feel old yet?
What do you mean yet? I felt old the day I turned 50, which was 2 years ago.
I was 49, 20 years ago. But
49, I went to bed and I was just fine. I woke up at 50 and go, holy shit,
Don't tell me that.
Happened?
I'm going to be 50 in August. Don't tell me that.
That's why I'm saying it.
You are such a...
Yep.
Well, anyway.
That must have been from Silcox.
Yeah, exactly.
I've done the 3 generations in their family.
So let's wrap up. This was fun. Did you have fun today?
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you guys enjoy this? In the chat room, tell us if you guys thought this was a good thing and if you'd like us to keep doing this. I had a blast. I had a blast last night. Coffee's starting to hit. I'm starting to feel good. Ready to do a little business at the Retro Room.
Coffee was amazing.
From Vintage Garage.
Vintage Garage.
Yeah, if you own a local coffee place in Klamath Falls, one of the things that Ryan wants to do, and I think it's a good idea, is have a different local coffee company every day.
Every time we do it.
Yeah, every time we do it. So, yeah, this was good. I had a great time. I'm let's see, I'd let you pierce 2 generations of my family, but my kid is a wuss. That's my wife. Gina Starr says, this stinks, do it more. Les says, great first show. Fun morning show, says Shelly. Right on. Look at these people.
What would you change about what we did today?
No,
or in the future? No, so we know.
Okay, well.
Not you, them.
No, it says right there, keep Jim, lose the other guy. That's an interesting
comment. No, that says keep Ryan.
I thought you couldn't read.
I can read that.
Yo, can you read this?
Yeah. Just like you can read this.
All right, guys.
That's a way to sign off, too.
Yeah.
Read this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't want to be like anchor man and be like, what did he say there? I don't, like you say in the anger or something like that because it's on the teleprompter. All right, hey, I love you. This was great. I had a good time. Let's do it again. In the meantime, gang, we're going to say goodbye. We got stores to open. Thank you to J.R. Richards for doing a great job last night, coming to Klamath Falls and killing it. And obviously, thank you to all you guys for showing up. We'll do it again next Saturday, 9:30. We'll be giving away a bunch of prizes. Oh, also, yeah. So, Les says he thinks that. Oh, maybe we should get off the guest cam since we don't have a guest. Les says, oh no, maybe we should go exclusively to guest cam. So, JR, how do you feel about last night?
The ghost of JR.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if there were a response, that would be weird. Like,
Mike started moving.
So, no, we're not going to put a banner back here. We're going to have the green screen back here. And we're going to show Main Street. Everybody seems to like when we have the live Main Street cam behind us. Today. Well, listen, it's not like I haven't been busy.
Yeah.
All you did was talk last night. I ran the whole thing.
I showed up.
Okay, well, we're done showing up. Good night, good afternoon, guys. Come down to the Retro Room in Steel Sensation. See us today. Next show, we'll do prizes. Spread the word that you guys enjoyed the show. And other than that, what?
And again, thanks to Vintage Garage.
You paid for this, right? They didn't.
Yeah,
so
still.
Okay, but you're acting like they're a sponsor. Like, where's our money? I want my fat. It was very good, actually.
It was very good. So
okay.
It was worth it.
All right. Next time, I want a fat money check for the coffee. Goodbye, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. See you next week.